Namaskar. We shall discuss today the sections of the Real Estate Regulation and Development Act 2016 called Rera. So, Rera Act is divided into 10 chapters and categories into 92 sections. 10 chapters, 92 sections. A request that myself Manmohan Jindal, practicing Rera, living in Mumbai, आपका दोस्त request you to subscribe. So, the act starts with the preamble, provide title, extent कब तक रहेगा, and commencement, registration of real estate projects, real estate agents कि उनके क्या functions, duties of the promoter, builder, what are the rights of the promoter, and what are the duties of the allottees जिनको माल मिलना है, हाउस मिलना है, they are the maximum victims of the builder lobby or this sector. About the Real Estate Regulatory Authority, Central Advisory Council, Real Estate Appellate Tribunal, various offenses, उनके क्या पेनल्टीज होंगे और उनको एडजुकेट कैसे किया जाएगा अबाउट फाइनेंसिंग, अकाउंट्स, ऑडिट्स एंड रिपोर्ट्स एंड अदर मेथड्स. So these are all contained in this RERA Act. So chapter 1 describes about the preliminary, covers section 1 and 2. Section 1 is tell about show title, extent and commencement. And section 2 describe about the various definitions. We shall discuss in the coming weeks. Chapter 2 about the real estate projects and registration of real estate agents. Nowadays, real estate agents has to pass an exam and has to register with the RERA authorities to deal as a agent with the builder. So section 3 to 10 is covered under this, where section 3 is prior registration of real estate project with real estate regulatory authority. So every project which the builder is coming into, he has to register that project with the real estate regulatory authority, RERA authorities. Section 4 about the application for registration of real estate projects, what you have to apply, what you have to mention, what you have to describe in the application. Section 5 is about the grant of registration. Section 6 about the extension of the registration. Section 7 about the revocation of the registration. And Section 8 is about the obligation of authority consequent upon lapses of or revocation of the registration. So registration में यदि lapses हुए हैं या revocation हुआ है, so what are the obligation of the authority? Registration of real estate agent. Section 9 about says that what you have to register as a real estate agent as per section 9. And 10 is about the functions of the real estate agents. Real estate agents is described in plenty or in extent that what functions he has to do while working as a real estate agent. Chapter 3 is about functions and duties of the promoter. So this is a very big role played by the promoters, by the builders, and the act is came because of the so many lapses or so many misinformation about the by the builders. So this Rera Act came on account of this. So section 11 to 18 covered by this. Section 11 is functions and duties of the promoter. Section 12 obligations of promoter regarding veracity of the advertisement or prospectus. उसको क्या एडवर्टीजमेंट देना है क्या नहीं देना है इसके बारे में भी बताया जाता है. 13. No deposit or advance to be taken by promoter without first entering into agreement for sale. तो एग्रीमेंट ऑफ सेल होने से पहले कोई भी बिल्डर कोई भी प्रमोटर कोई डिपॉजिट नहीं ले सकता कोई एडवांस नहीं ले सकता. Section 14 is about the adherence to sanction plans, project specification by the promoter. So every promoter has to brief to the customer what are the sanction plans and what are the project specification, what he is want to deliver, what will get the customer. Number 15, obligations of promoter in case of transfer of a real estate project to a third party. Section 16, obligations of promoter regarding insurance of the real estate project. So every real estate project should be insured. Section 17 about the transfer of title and section 18 about the return of amount and compensation. Chapter 4 is about the rights and duties of the allotee. It is a single section where all the rights and duties of the allottees are mentioned, means the consumer, means the customer who is taking the house from the builder, from the promoter. Chapter 5 is about the real estate regulatory authority. So उसमें क्या क्या आएगा. Section 20 to 40 is described about the real estate regulatory authority, wherein section 20 describes about the establishment and incorporation of real estate regulatory authority. Section 21 about the composition of the authority, who will be the persons in the authority. 22 qualification of chairperson and members of the authority. Section 23 about the term of office of chairman and members, कितने साल तक रहेंगे, कितना टर्म लेंगे, कितनी बार अपॉइंट हो सकते हैं या नहीं हो सकते. Salary allowances payable to chairperson and members is described in section 20. Administrative powers of the chairperson is described in section 25, and 26 describes about the removal of chairperson and members from office in certain circumstances. Section 27 talks about the restrictions on chairperson or members on employment after cessation of the office. कि सीजन ऑफ द ऑफिस के बाद भी उनकी कुछ जिम्मेदारी रहती है, कुछ पब्लिक डीलिंग्स रहती हैं, कुछ पब्लिक ट्रस्ट रहता है, वो सब इसमें मेंशन है. Section 28 about the officers and other employees of the authority. Section 29 meetings of the authority. Section 30 vacancies etc. not to invalidate proceedings of authority, and section 31 filing of complaints with the authority or the adjudicating officer. So if any person is aggrieved, if customer is aggrieved If house buyer is aggrieved, then where he have to complain. Section 32 about the functions of authority for promotion of real estate sector. So it is very necessary to promote the real estate sector also, because it generates a lot of employment. So many houses are required. Everybody wants a house to live in. So promotion is also important. Advocacy and awareness measures are described in section 33. Section 34 is about functions of authority, and section 35 about powers of authority to call for information, conduct investigations. So authority is empowered to call for information from the builder, from the promoter, from the consumer group, or as the case. Section 36, power to issue interim orders. Section 37, powers of authority to issue directions. Section 38, powers of authority. Section 39, rectification of orders, they can rectify also. And 40 is about the recovery of interest or penalty or compensation and enforcement of order, etc. So this is for today. We shall discuss chapter 6 and onward in the नेक्स्ट आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद फॉर द पेशेंस काइंडली सब्सक्राइब चैनल। नमस्कार।